Do it wider than that. I want you to do it around the entire perimeter of the gas station here.
Police find a horrific scene after a mother trying to escape her abusive ex-husband is murdered by him at a gas station. Then Joshua Farmer is found hiding and the cops take him in.
I lost my breath for a minute. You lost your breath? Just the force. Yeah.
I go through the terrifying case out of Indiana and how it ended. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Kaylah Farmer, she was a mom to 3 beautiful young boys. Her family says they were her entire life, and she did everything that she could to give them a good life and to protect them and herself. Kaylah had left her abusive husband, Joshua Farmer. She divorced him, but he wouldn't let go. On June 28th of 2023, Joshua followed Kaylah to a gas station in Fishers, Indiana, and shot her 15 times.
392. Suspect vehicle, he fled.
Police and EMTs raced to the gas station for the terrifying and unusual call.
Where's she at? She's inside the van? Yeah.
How far do you want me to
do it wider than that? I want you to do it around the entire perimeter of the gas station here.
Okay.
Okay.
There's shell casings everywhere. Yeah.
You want to do
Probably, if you are willing.
You want to do an enter on this so we don't have
All
anybody
right.
walking through the crime
Appreciate
scene?
it. Sorry, what, buddy?
We'll do an enter on this. I'll have them, once they get this outer,
Okay.
we'll cordon this off so that nobody tramps us through here and
Okay.
messes up the scene. We'll just have them probably route it right around here.
Okay.
It doesn't get more serious than this. A woman shot at a gas station in the middle of the day while sitting in her van minding her own business.
Let me go look that up. I'll get that for you. I was going to say they're going to be activating everybody.
Huh?
The man that thing said I can live right now.
Has anybody talked to you yet?
She's not allowed to leave if she witnessed anything.
The entire gas station parking lot is a crime scene, and it's been surrounded in yellow crime scene tape to preserve any evidence.
The building I went to the front.
Yeah, so what I want, though, is I want an inner perimeter done so that nobody traipses through the crime scene until detectives get here.
Go around like Fuel Islands and...
Whose car is this? Do me a favor, whoever's car this is, we're going to have to utilize. I want you to angle it right about roughly in here. All right? And then I want an inner of just the crime scene here.
Okay.
But with tape. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to protect all this. So I don't want people running over shell casings or anything. So literally angle the car here, run tape across to that car, come back and all the way around.
Police determine the victim in the minivan is 33-year-old Kaylah Farmer, a mother of 3, and that her ex-husband Joshua Farmer is the person who walked up to her van and shot her in the head. Police are on alert for Farmer's vehicle.
I got a guy with video and picture information of the vehicle, at least this. I know we have a plate, but I have a picture of it and a timestamp.
Okay. Where's he at?
He's right over here. He's right over here.
You
530.
already got one going?
532, they're going this way, pulling into Noble Romans.
Okay.
And unknown third party in a black SUV basically said, hey, you need to get this plate of that orange Kia I got his information, social security number, address, where he works, everything. And
Like,
he said,
when you say Noble Romans, like they're there now?
no, they were going to Noble Roman. When I pulled
okay.
up, they came out right here. Let's go.
Officers find surveillance video that shows Joshua Farmer shooting Kayla, and they also talk to people who witnessed what happened.
Good, how are you?
So, what sort of information
So,
did you have?
this is what we had. So, my daughter and I were going to meet my wife after she got off work at Noble Romans over here off 116 in Allisonville. As we're in the turn lane, there's a red Kia SUV and then a silver vehicle in between, and then there was a gentleman, a black gentleman, in a black vehicle. And he's like, you need to get that guy's information. I think he just shot somebody.
There's a reason Crime Fix is one of the top-ranked shows on YouTube right now, just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They're a firm with more than 1,000 attorneys, and that's because they win a lot. Morgan & Morgan has recovered more than $25 billion from more than 500,000 clients. In the last few months, a client in Florida received $12 million after the insurance company offered just $350,000. In Pennsylvania, a client was awarded $26 million. That was 40 times the insurer's $650,000 offer. Another client in Pennsylvania received $29 million after being offered only $500,000. Even if you think your case is not worth millions, why not start a claim and fight for what you deserve? Morgan & Morgan makes it truly so easy. You can start a claim from your phone in just 8 clicks. So if you're ever hurt, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/crimefix by clicking the link below or scanning that QR code that you see on your screen. As some officers talk to witnesses, others have the grim task of working with EMTs to confirm what they already know, that the woman in the van didn't make it.
So to have to be essence for here, we'll have to confirm that.
Okay.
Fill out a
All right. Well, then come on this way. I'll have you guys...
So what do you know so far? This gunshot wound? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, multiple. I mean, yeah, she's shot. She's riddled with rounds. So...
Try to keep just 2 of us coming in.
Yeah, so I was going to say... Right. Yeah, I'll have you... before you guys leave, just do me a favor and make sure... Somebody will have a crime scene log. I'll just make sure that you guys get signed in on it. No, not yet. Yeah, so watch it. There's shell casings all over the place, so just watch your step.
So,
It may be easier.
if you want to look in the passenger side, you can visually just confirm. To me, it's obvious, but if we have to, we can open the door on
So
the
just come
driver's
over
side.
this way.
Just wanna-
Yeah, well, watch your step. There's shell casings all over the place, so. Do you need to get in there at all? No, you're good. Okay, yeah,
There weren't any kids in there, was there?
No.
Did you want to find this stuff?
Yep.
I kind of took this on my own. If you need me to do something else, just let me know.
No, actually, if you just wouldn't mind taking care of this for right now, that's good. We'll have detectives and everything should be here.
Whatever you
shortly.
need me to do.
All right, thank you.
We'll just do a carotid check real quick if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me double check that with him real quick.
The EMTs confirm that Kaylah Farmer is dead. She's the mother of 3 young boys, and her abusive ex-husband is the person who shot her in that parking lot. And the search is now on for a murderer who may feel that he has nothing to lose. It doesn't take long for plainclothes officers doing surveillance to find Joshua Farmer. They spot him hiding in some shrubs and take him into custody. You can see them standing outside of the cruiser with him as they get ready to take him to the jail.
Here. Face that way. Slide this way a little bit. Just get that. Yep. Just like here, just a little bit. But you can turn back in the seat just as you normally would.
Farmer sits in the cruiser for a while until the officers are ready to take him to the police department, his gaze shifting back and forth. And it kind of makes you wonder, what on earth could he be thinking? Eventually, they get moving, and a detective drives Farmer to the police department and asks him a couple of questions.
Other than the whole situation here, physically, are you any kind of harm right now? No. Okay. Make sure that obviously I was not there when we located you initially, and making sure you're alright. We are. I mean, I lost my breath for a minute. You lost your breath? Just the force. Yeah. But other than that, no. I'm not injured. Okay. Well, I'm Detective Arndt. Alright. I am the Fishers Police Department. And I am taking you back to the Fishers Police Department.
For the entire ride, Detective Arndt makes small talk with Farmer, who had just shot his ex-wife, the mother of his children, 15 times after stalking her all day long.
What did you go to school for? I know you didn't graduate. What did you go to school for initially? Biology. Biology? Oh, so right. How long did you go for? To college? Yeah. It was like the summer and the first semester.
Eventually, the detective arrives at the Fishers Police Department and takes Farmer inside and sits him down in an interview room. Detectives then interview Kaylah Farmer's co-workers and what they describe as a woman who was being abused.
So during the span that she's working with you since January, so she's really friendly, she's helpful, she's cheerful. You notice any incidents she telling you stuff that's going on between her and her ex?
Yeah, there were multiple things. I didn't really, based off of what she had described after the first probably 5 or 6 times, I started to realize that something was wrong, and I started to notice things about Kaylah.
So what did you start noticing?
Like her having an undershirt on under her work shirt for no reason. I thought maybe it was for like tattoos or something. Then I realized that maybe it was for another reason. Based off of things that she had described about Josh, and the way he treated her. I think literally the 3rd or 4th time that we had a conversation about him, she had mentioned that they would get into physical fights and altercations, and basically that he would beat her. He was always saying that he was going to beat her.
Did you ever see like any visible injuries on her?
I did. I saw some. It was like on her. There was a couple times where she was still healing, but there were like bruises on her arms. Oh God, let's see it. Like there's been like a couple times, so I don't remember. If I would have thought about it at the time, I would have like.
It's okay.
I
would you say it would have been?
It's at least been at least 4 or 5 times that I've seen her at work with visible marks. Like I think maybe the earliest that I might have seen something was February or March. And I definitely for sure around May, it seemed like it was picking up. or that there was some escalation, because I think when her other incident happened, I had went to Cincinnati.
What do you mean her other incident?
Her other incident where I think they had got into it and her face was like beat up.
The coworker describes Kaylah trying to hide her injuries.
I think the reason why she ended up having to take the intermittent leave and stuff here, because like I don't remember exact. I was trying to be polite and not really look, but it was basically around her face and her eyes and stuff, and
she's all like bruised up.
Yeah, like.
She had makeup on then too to try to.
Oh yeah, she was trying to cover it. And she had on like blue eyeshadow, and I was like, girl, this is not.
It's not a good look.
No. And the thing too is like she would talk about like buying makeup and stuff and like make it casual and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use my CVS points, and I get all she's like, I'm just getting mine from CVS, and now I'm like, now I know why you were doing that. So.
In one of the saddest parts of this interview, Kaylah's coworker recalls Kaylah kind of predicting that Joshua might kill her.
That's okay. I just want to know if she elaborated more on what was going on.
She said that police were looking for him, and that pretty much that he was on the run, but she didn't get too far into it, at least with me, about it.
But she actually told you that it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah, because one of us asked her, and we were sitting up there talking to her, and I wrote it down in here because I wrote stuff down after like Wednesday had happened. Kaylah said verbatim, "It doesn't matter where I am. If he wants to, he'll find me anywhere and kill me." He said that to several of us that were up at the front desk that were just sitting there talking. It was pretty slow that day, so she was kind of telling us what was up. And one of my coworkers had asked, do you really feel safe being here? We're not really sure if you should be back here. And kind of being like, I don't think you should have come back at all. I think you should have just ran. And that is verbatim what she said.
Kaylah didn't have the chance to run. Joshua Farmer ambushed her while she was getting gas on her way home from work.
I think this was like one of the only places where she felt comfortable and somewhat safe. Because no matter what, like being here, a patient yells at you, okay, we can deal with that. But he yells at her at home, it escalates, it can get worse. So that was just, it was pretty rough. Yeah. Pretty much any time she talked about him, I was like, bro, I hate him. I was like, if I ever see him in the street, it's on site. I was like, he is, full piece of
You're fine. You're okay.
At the police department, officers take Joshua Farmer to jail. He's charged with murder, stalking, criminal recklessness with a deadly weapon, and an unlawful carrying of a handgun.
Mr. Farmer, have you ever been incarcerated here before?
Enjoy, you can take you a chance for life.
I'll pat you down real quick. After I pat you down, I'll take you to the cuffs, right?
Kaylah's family remembered her in a GoFundMe page, writing, Kaylah Farmer is a hero. She saved her children from an abusive situation and in doing so lost her own life at the hands of her abuser. She was the best mom to her 3 young boys who now have to grow up without her warm smile and endless love. We are raising funds to support her family, especially her mom, Tracy, and her boys to be able to rebuild their lives from such great loss. These funds will be used to get the boys anything they need and build up their savings for the future. To know any of these boys is to know they are energy and happiness and love. We hope that all of the funds raised will continue to show them how much their mom is loved and how much they are loved and supported too. Joshua Farmer pleaded guilty, and he was sentenced this past April to 80 years in prison. He will die behind bars. Kaylah's children are now being raised by a family member. And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Angenette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.